The Habs are in town. The Holy War continues. I'm Kevin Dupont for Globe 10.0 here with Scott Thurston. Scott, we've talked about this matchup for decades. Here we go again. You know, is this where the Bruins have to show they've got the stuff?
Oh, yeah. It's great to have the rivalry back, isn't it?
It is.
Now that the Canadiens are good again,
yeah.
I just hope the Bruins bring their physical game. I think when they try to show that they're a finesse team, that's when they get into trouble. Luch needs to be physical, needs to be aggressive. And Horton, you have to get something out of Horton so that they can free Krejci up to make some plays. That first line has to produce.
They've played. I got to ask here. You've got a playoff beard going. I can see this.
A little scruff. Yeah,
I can see that.
I probably should have shaved this.
You're into it. No, don't bother. We're very informal here on 10.0. You're right. They've got to get more consistency from the guys who can score. They're not scoring much. One thing that would help, of course, you know where I'm going to go with this is the only way you gain separation in this league and get a break and get some momentum is get the power play going. But right now, these guys are constituted. I don't see it's going to happen.
Well, I don't know. And tracing way back, that's where they missed that guy on the sideboards, that Savard type, to kind of get things started.
And they thought that the kid Sagan was going to evolve into that this year. That hasn't happened. It hasn't happened for anybody.
No. And do you think they can really do damage in the playoffs like they did 2 years ago without that power play going?
Well, no. I think you can do it once because they're the only team that's ever done it, right? Won a cup and had no power play, and then that has to evolve here. And that leads really to the trade market, which doesn't speak necessarily tonight against the Canadiens, but of course we'll look at Canadiens tonight as a measure of what they've got to do.
It's a litmus test, sure, to see where they're at. I still think they measure up well against the Canadiens in a 7-game series. I would still like their chances there, but I hope they can make some sort of deal bringing a top 6 forward.
Yeah. The point I think they have to make tonight, other than just reconnecting with their game, is Montreal is one of the teams the Bruins can intimidate with strength, size, and speed, and they've got to start to show that tonight if they're going to face them and get by them in the playoffs.